Hey y'all, hey, it's Katie over at Lunar Ray Wellness. How are you? How are you guys? I hope you guys are all doing well. I miss seeing your beautiful face. I apologize again for my absence. Work has really had me busy, so I've been extremely busy with work lately, but I find my days when I can to give you guys the messages that Spirit is calling me to bring you. There's a lot though that had been coming through channeled message wise through my week, really. I've been getting a lot of things to do with sea moss. So you could be now maybe pursuing some sort of gut health. You could have something to do with like gastric ulcers or something like that. So you're trying to find a way to naturally heal your gut, or you could be learning more about mind-gut connection is what I'm hearing Spirit say. So you could be learning more about how the gut affects the mind, because there's a lot that goes into healing the body, right? And our gut is kind of like a trash can, right? So if you're feeding it full of crap, I actually heard someone say it really well the other day, like you become inflamed, you become, just puffy and all of the things. So you could be going through a detox right now. I'm feeling a lot like maybe you're someone eating a lot of fruit right now. It could be like your tastes have changed, so you could be going through an ascension on a molecular level at this time. I feel as though whoever's going to resonate with this video, I feel as though there's an essence of internal healing manifesting on the exterior. So I feel as though you have been really focusing on maybe a Kundalini awakening, spirit confirmation notification. So you could be working on balancing your chakras. There could be some sort of significance about yoga. I know that I have found a yoga class here in my area that I'm really looking forward to hopefully going to soon. The teacher who runs the yoga class, she's so amazing. So I'm really looking forward to going to, well, I don't know if it's the instructor, but the place where it's held. She's such a sweetheart. So I'm really looking forward to going and doing some yoga. It's just like this essence. So I keep saying that. So maybe there's something about a smell. Like maybe someone is missing someone's smell. Spirit confirmation notification. I don't know. That's so random. I was actually getting the smell of mentholatum as well. So like I'm almost getting this connection where maybe someone is sick right now and they're being nostalgic about someone in particular. Maybe they're missing their closeness with whoever this person is. They could have seen this person as very nurturing. I'm seeing Queen of Cups in my mind's eye, so take that how it resonates. It doesn't have to be a water sign. It could just be someone who's very nurturing, loving, compassionate. But I feel as though this person is missing someone's smell. I keep saying essence, so take that how it resonates. I feel as though this reading is going to be kind of all over the place because I'm getting so many downloads at this moment in time, and it's because I haven't sat down to channel all of this in several days because work has just been so busy, right? But I feel as though there's been a lot of spiritual warfare going on. As a matter of fact, I was out and about late last night and I had seen in the distance, like myself, I did not experience any of the storms, like the thunder and the lightning and the rain or whatever. But in the distance, I saw all of this lightning and it was so dramatic and it was all over the place, filling the night sky. And I feel as though that's almost like this manifestation to me, showing me that like my spirit guides and ancestors are really fighting a battle right now for me. So that could be something that you also are noticing. You could be noticing things maybe manifesting easier for you now. Maybe there was a lot of things spiritually that you have had to combat and overcome. Maybe you have a lot of spirit guides and ancestors really standing in your wake right now, like being close to you. And I just said wake, so someone in your family close to you has maybe recently passed away or could be passing away soon. I feel as though wakes are typically Native American, if I'm not mistaken, spirit confirmation notification. So you could be of Native American descent, but take that how it resonates. My condolences to you and your family and loved ones around you if that is you. I hate that. I know that loss is never easy. I lost my brother back in March, and I still handle that day by day. So my condolences to you and yours for sure. I also, what else was I pulling to first, Spirit? Okay, so they want me to talk about pastels. So I think this goes back into that Kundalini awakening, right? I feel as though this can be one of two things, okay? So pastels are a very soft, powdery medium. It's the artistic version of chalk, right? And pastels are very easily, if you use chalk pastels, at least there's the oil and then there's the chalk pastels. But what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is the chalk. So I feel as though whoever you are, I feel as though you're learning to kind of blend your colors. You're learning to blend the different parts of you to really form this aligned version of you where it's not so rigid. And I'm actually experiencing this in my own life, right? So whenever I went through my awakening at the beginning, things were very clunky because I learned all of this on my own. I didn't have like a mentor or anyone around me that explained what a Kundalini was. I did not understand anything that came along with expanding my consciousness because I came from a very religious household growing up. But the way that it worked is the religion was, it was like a sheet. It was like a picture for the world to see. I had never felt what spirituality felt like inside until this last year. So going through this process and really seeing how energy feels, how energy can be transmuted, to see and feel how energy really does affect your environment around you, it's been an amazing experience. It's been very healing, it's been eye-opening, it's been scary, it's been enlightening. Hold on just a second, you guys. Sorry, y'all. Um, it has taught me patience because with my minis and me learning all of this, there are still moments where, you can get a little overwhelmed because let's just be honest, you guys. Not always is gentle parenting an easy way to parent kids that cannot handle gentle parenting, right? My little boy, he's such a free spirit, and I'm so grateful to be his mom. But there are moments that I'm like, boy, you teach me patience every day. But anyway, moving forward, back to the pastels. I feel as though whoever you are, I feel like you're learning how to kind of blend who you are as well. I feel like you're very much in this space now in your life where you're learning what energy feels like. You're learning what energy can do for you. You could be learning how to manifest. You could be learning how to really balance who you are. 111 on the timer. So you could be going through new beginnings in your life. You could be going through these phases where things are new to you, but it's given you an opportunity to learn and expand and grow. And I actually wrote down here, big reader, Iliad and the Odyssey. And I think of the Iliad and the Odyssey as a lot of knowledge all at one time. So I just feel like whoever you are, you could be doing a lot of research about different aspects of spirituality. You could be really researching what it means to heal mind, body, spirit, right? Even if you're not like religious at all. Personally, like I've integrated spirituality with my religion and all of that. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But I feel like you've really hopped on. I'm seeing Soul Train here. So it's like you've gotten on to this soul train that finally stopped at your stop, right? In your world, in your environment. You finally saw that the train or the bus had arrived and you got on. And now you are on this spiritual journey, really expanding your consciousness and who you are. And I feel like your spirit family, your spirit team, and all of your guides and your angels and your ancestors, they're all very proud of you, because you could be the first one in your entire background, your entire history, that could have been the first person to ever experience any of this. So I feel like Spirit's very, very proud of whoever you are, because you're doing things boldly in your life that people before you did not have the courage to do. So that being said, this is a safe space for anybody that's working on any of that. So I will do my best to answer any questions that you have. But just know that it's not always going to feel easy. The best representation I know, if you're curious about spiritual awakening, is your spirit team is not going to take you by the hand kindly. If you are stuck in karmic cycles, which we all get that way, it could be through learned behaviors, it could be through learned patterns, it just could be our environment growing up. So we all have karmic tendencies. But once you hit that moment where you find your enlightenment, Spirit's going to yank you by your shirt tail, and they're just going to be like, yank. All right, let's go. And it's not going to be nice. Okay, it's rough. You lose a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of close people, and nuances or things that are familiar to you. You lose a lot of that. A lot of that falls away, but it's because the old has to fall away for the new to arrive. That could be very significant for someone. I'm getting a move, so someone could be getting ready to move, or has recently moved, or is considering moving. And maybe this has been something that you have been weighing in your mind for a while now. This could be something that you've kind of been tossing around, like, you know, is it going to benefit me or is it not? And Spirit's saying, yes, a new beginning is going to be good. It's going to be the new reset that you need, whoever you are. Of course, don't make any irrational decisions. Don't just, well, Katie said to think things through. Don't do anything irrationally, but if you've been weighing your options, Spirit is saying to take the steps that you need to begin moving forward. Because that first step, that leap of faith that you are considering, that you're pondering, is going to allow you to get to the next step in your journey, okay? And I also saw this being kind of where Spirit's leading me now. So it says, someone sees you as peasantry. So, peasantry is something that I like to relate to as, overlooked, like people that are overlooked. So you think about a janitor at a big theater or a big stadium of some sort, like a football stadium or a music place where they have concerts or whatever. It seems they may come off as insignificant, but they have a big job on their life, right? So they have to clean up after hundreds, if not thousands hundreds of thousands even of people every time that there's a big event, right? So they have a big job to keep things in the background going. And I feel as though maybe that's how you have been seen your entire life. You could be someone that in the background has really kept things going, but now it's your big break. It is your turn, your chance to shine. So I feel as though a lot of people that are going to be falling away or that have fallen away are falling away because they did not see your worth, your value, and what impact that you were sent here to this 3D plane. They didn't see the value in who you are. That's why these people are falling away and being left behind as you're getting on this soul train, progressing forward, okay? And I feel as though a lot of these people that are going to be falling away, they wanted to see spoilage over harvest. Meaning, I feel as though if you are doing any kind of spiritual work, right? So for instance, me doing this YouTube thing. I know I don't post often, but whenever you guys come, I appreciate whenever you watch my videos because there's messages in here that Spirit wants you to see. There's messages in here that I have gone back and forth, I don't know how many times, like, how do you want me to get these videos out? But it's literally like this. Like, Spirit just wants me to get down, sit at the table, and talk. Sometimes we have cards that they'll have me throw, and I love this deck, so I may do a couple before we go, but we'll see. We'll see where Spirit takes me. But whoever you are, if you are getting messages out, right, in whatever aspect or whatever way, you will tweak it over time or fix it over time, however Spirit leads you to do. But these people that are falling away, they wanted to see everything that you have been working on or towards. They wanted to see it kind of phase out for you. These people did not want to see you succeed in whatever this is. A lot of them could have thought that maybe you were crazy. These people could have thought that what you were doing was fake. These people could have thought, oh, let's pick on collective and cause turmoil or chaos in their life because they are karmic in nature. It's the falling away of the karmic cycles that you have been so comfortable with because it's the environment in which you grew up in, right? Or what you're most comfortable in. I feel as though once these people have fallen away, there's going to be a lot of desperation. These people could be in a state of like defeat, and they could be asking for deliverance. Like I wrote down all of these words. These people could very much be in a state of I'm seeing like Page of Cups in my mind's eye. So like these people could want to come in offering apologies. These people could want to come in and kind of speak their truth. These people could feel very small or kind of put in their place by whoever you are. Not even that you've done this on purpose, but it's almost as though, man, 11:01 as I say this, but you could just be someone who, through your confidence, through standing in your power, through moving into this next phase, you have taken your power back from these people, and they don't really know how to approach the new you. They don't know how to approach this new version of you, especially since they have been left behind. And they know that they're going to have to earn the respect from you, whoever you are, because of how they treated you. These people could have even mocked you, which, if you are a chosen one, or you've gone through your awakening and all of this, and you work hand in hand with Source, if they're mocking you and you're getting these messages from Source, they're mocking God, right? These people are just going up against the Most High Creator, and they're never gonna win, okay? But I thought it was funny. I did shuffle my meme deck, and these are the cards that I got, and I feel like this is why Spirit does it this way, right? These go hand in hand exactly how I was speaking. I feel like these people could feel frazzled. They could be having a hard time keeping up their hygiene, or like, taking care of themselves. Like, these people could have like a lot of 5 o'clock shadow. Right ear's ringing. Thank you, Spirit. These people could just be like not brushing their hair, or taking care of like their hygiene in some type of way. And they feel like you tend to call out the things about them that no one should know. Like, there's something about whoever you are. If you express your gifts openly, these people don't know how you know the details about their life that you know. These people could be a little paranoid, even, like questioning, like, well, maybe there's like cameras, or maybe there's Spirit, maybe there's microphones or something. No. These are just messages that you get from Spirit. These are messages that come directly from Source. And these people don't understand how you are uncovering their truest secrets. Like, they don't get that. But those are some channeled messages that we got today, y'all. I appreciate your patience. Spirit's leading me to this deck, which is our Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Now, whoever you are, even just getting the channeled messages that I'm getting and feeling your energy, whoever you are very peaceful. You're a very peaceful soul. You're someone who has an old soul. You could even be someone who could have been a past matriarch of your family, or a patriarch. Take that how it resonates. It just feels like there's a lot of authority in your soul. I feel as though whoever you are, you're someone who carries a lot of weight from your lineage, meaning that you have gone through a lot of trials in this life, right? And Spirit, whenever it got to weighing your heart, I believe that this is more of an Egyptian thing, but it could go all across the board. I don't know. I just know this as an Egyptian thing, okay? And I believe it's back in the biblical times as well. But they used to weigh the heart compared to a feather. And however it weighed would depend on your ranking, if I'm not mistaken. And if that's wrong, correct me in the comments for sure, because I want to learn more about that. But that's been something I've come across recently in a podcast, and I thought that was so interesting. But there's some sort of significance about that in your lineage. And I never get things by coincidence. So you could have Egyptian heritage. You could be someone that has a lot of ancestors from Egypt, okay? I'm also feeling a lot of British, or not British, excuse me, Irish, like a lot of Irish descent as well. So whoever you are, you could be a redhead, but don't have to be. You also, I'm seeing also in my mind's eye, like someone could have like some sort of Celtic tattoo. Like, it could even be a leprechaun tattoo. I don't know, take that how it resonates, because not all this is going to resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels, give me the messages that you have for my YouTube collective, please. Give me the messages for my YouTube collective, please. Soulmate. So there could be someone coming into your energy if you haven't met them already. I feel as though this is someone that Spirit is bringing in to your life for you. That is going to be someone you are going to spend the remainder of your life with here on the 3D plane, okay? I feel as though when penguins mate, they mate for life, okay? So this is definitely someone that would be in your life for the long term, okay? So, yeah, so 41 being a 5 here, I feel like this is related to change. I feel like whoever this soulmate is being brought in from divine because of all the changes that you made. I feel as though Spirit's bringing whoever this soulmate is into your life because they know the love that you deserve, okay? I also am seeing this 41 as a 14, and 14 in tarot is temperance, okay? So I feel like Spirit is bringing whoever this person is into your life to bring a sense of balance, a sense of completeness. And I also feel as though this is going to be someone that is like your ride or die. This is going to be someone, you see how he's holding the key to the heart, okay? I feel like this person is just going to complete you. This could even be like a love at first sight type of thing if you believe in that, right? I feel like you're going to know the instant that you meet this person, you are going to know. And with mending being the next card here, whoever this soulmate is that's coming into your life, this is definitely feeling like love, but this could even start out as a friendship, okay? But whoever this is, through communication, through opening up about things, through expressing past situations or things like that, you are going to heal each other. I feel like this person is going to very much reflect the things that you have pain or that are unhealed in your heart, in your soul. And I feel like that's where the key in this card definitely goes hand in hand with this mending card. I feel like this person is going to know how to heal your wounds, and the opposite person is going to know how to heal the other person's wounds. I feel like there's going to be a lot of good, clear communication. I feel a lot of passion as well. I feel like there's going to be like this chemistry that's undeniable. And I feel like this could be related to manifestations. You could have spoke out what you wanted to source, okay? And I feel as though your manifestations have been heard by the Most High. And I feel as though with the number 2 being here on this card, I feel like you are in that aligned state where your manifestations are able to be coming in. You could have had some heart chakra blockages in the past, and now that you're opening up your heart space, that could have been the one thing that you were needing to clear, was your heart space. So if you were holding grudges against people, or if you were holding hatred or anger or bitterness in your heart about someone from the past, okay? And this could be a million different things. This could have been like your sister punching you in the arm whenever you were like 11, and you were like, but that hurt, you know? Like, it's stupid, but it's significant, right? You could have been holding on to something, but now, since you have cleansed all of this away, you are now in perfect alignment for you to bring in your manifestations, okay? And look, under the deck here, we have truth be told. You are able to finally open up your heart space and really see what you want in your life, okay? And I feel like whoever this person is, this soulmate, is reflecting to you or sees in you exactly what they want. And look, that's a 14. Temperance, balance. Whoever this person is sees how wise you are. They see the love and compassion that you have for others. I feel as though you're going to allow your mask to fall around this person and be your genuine self, okay? I feel as though this is going to be the first person in a long time that you just kind of let things go naturally, okay? So that could be, yes, thank you, Spirit. That could be something that you have struggled with in the past, right? And look, we have Treasure Island. Whatever you are doing, manifestation-wise, or, sorry, Spirit confirmation notification, I was reading that. Whatever you have been doing manifestation-wise, it is because you have opened your heart space. I feel as though that could have been the one thing that you were struggling with the most, is opening up your heart space. It could be because you were betrayed. Thank you, Spirit. It could be because that you had been hurt by so many people in your past. And Spirit is trying to tell you that now that you have opened that up, it is time to go. It is time to transition into your full higher self. Embrace and celebrate you. Because this is the closing out of a cycle. You are walking into this next phase in your life where you are going to be celebrated by the Most High. Your blessings are coming in. Your manifestations are coming in. And it was all because you had to open your heart space. You had to let the things that were keeping your life cloudy, dark, desolate, I almost said desperate. You were keeping all of these things around you and it was holding you back. But now that you have let it fall away, you're walking into your higher self, your highest version of you, okay? And look, under the deck, we have regeneration. This is very much giving me Phoenix energy. You are a rising phoenix. Whoever you are coming from the ashes, creating something new, creating something from nothing. And look, we have blessed again. You are protected by the Most High, whoever you are. You are protected because of the work that you are doing. And Spirit is very, very much congratulating you. Spirit wants you to know that you are doing the work that they knew that you could do, but they're proud that you were strong enough to prove the people in your life that didn't have faith in you. They're so proud that you stood your ground and proved them wrong, because you are the first person in your lineage that has been noted by the close people in your life that has ever stood in their confidence. Holy Spirit, will you give me a message for this person on the other side of my screen for my YouTube collective, please, Spirit? Give me a message from their soulmate. That's not what I wanted. Okay, listen. Okay, we're gonna shuffle. Okay, I don't know why that was like that. That almost came out as like someone wants to throw something in your face. And it was gift and unfriendly. So like maybe you're owed something, or maybe someone lost a bet about you, or maybe someone owes you something, or maybe someone has lost in something and they could have to repay you something or something like that. but that was very much like trying to throw something in your face, and it was gift and unfriendly. Holy Spirit, holy angels, will you please tell me what this soulmate coming in wants to say to collective, please? What does this person want to say to my collective, please? This soulmate. Someone can be from the Burmese mountains, wherever that is. Or like someone could have like a Burmese python. Or like snakes or something like that. Past. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over the past. So this could be something that had been holding you back. Okay? I know that I was asking Spirit to give us the messages from the soulmate energy, but I feel like this is what held you from opening your heart space fully, right? I feel like whoever you are, and this, remember, this could be a futuristic reading as well, but I feel like you are working through the blockages in your life. And I feel like once, if you haven't already opened your heart space, it's going to allow so many blessings to flood in for you. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what else? What other messages do you have for my collective? Someone's name could be Trinity, or be very religious right now, or just in general, just be very close to Spirit. There's a lot of cards. So we have, wow, okay, so we have honesty and health, and we have dishonesty and leverage. So, okay, so this makes sense. So I feel as though the past, okay, what you have on your mind, this could be an ex that you have had on your mind. I feel as though the reason why you have not, because God has a plan that you will never understand, okay? I actually heard another reader do a video today. God will laugh at the plans that you make, okay? So you could have had something totally planned out, okay? And it could have been about a past person where you felt like there was unfinished business. But the reason why Spirit has not manifested them for you is because their truest intentions for you were dishonesty and leverage. Okay? So if you were trying to manifest a past person in and they haven't come in, it's because they could have wanted to withhold information from you. It could be that they wanted to use your secrets against you, or things that you were insecure about against you. But Spirit is bringing someone in for you that is a soulmate. This is someone that is going to be honest with you, truthful and transparent with you, okay? Even when it's difficult. So like I said with our other cards, this is going to be someone who is a ride or die. And look, with health, it says, I'm here to support your journey towards wellness and balance. This person coming in for you, this soulmate energy, this is going to be a healthy relationship for you. Okay, this could be the first healthy relationship in your entire life, but you're going to feel it energetically. This is going to be something that's going to allow you to grow in the future, allow you to expand spiritually, emotionally, maybe even financially. I don't know, only you're going to know your story. But Spirit's bringing in this soulmate to your life to allow you to have a healthy future, okay? So if you were trying very hard to manifest this past person back, it's because all they had in their mind was pain and deceit, okay? So take that how it resonates, okay, guys? I really think that that's the messages that I had for you guys tonight. I was really considering doing letters, but I think Spirit's going to have me stop there tonight. I plan on seeing you guys again in just a few short days. If you have made it this far in the reading, thank you so much for your time, your effort, your energy, and just being here with me tonight. Thank you so much for that. So if you've made it this far, please like down below, share, comment, subscribe. I do see your comments, so thank you for your interaction. And until next time, my beautiful souls, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.